Hey guys, Brendan Wood here, author of the 3+1 Plan and chairman of YPC Group, where we help you to build a thriving property portfolio so you can live the lifestyle you've always dreamed of, but in such a way that you're not creating a second job or actually working yourself into an early grave. So what I wanted to do today was we've been running the webinars now for a while, and we've compiled hundreds of questions that you guys have been asking. So I want to take those, and what I've done is I've broken them down into a number of really key questions that most of you guys are repeatedly asking. And what I've done is I want to present them to you so you get that level of education. I've always been a massive supporter of free education. And so that's what I want to do for you guys today, is really give you, I guess, what most people out there are concerned about in the market now, about property investment, about strategies, about structures, about all sorts of things, the questions that you guys have been asking. So, it's not now me telling you what you should be thinking, it's you guys actually feeding back. And I love that about the social media, and I love that about webinars. So yeah, sit back, relax, and let's get started. So today, guys, it's actually probably one of the most asked questions of all time. And it's one that we're always getting from clients, because it's probably the most important question and the most misunderstood question. So what I really want to do with this question today is just give you, I'm not going to go into a huge amount of detail. I mean, I literally do 4-hour presentations on this one thing. But I just want to give you a really good, a quick, concise answer as to what it is. And what the question is this: the best time to buy, why now? So lots of people are asking, is now the best time to buy property? Should I be jumping in now, or should I be waiting? And the question for me as an investor is, realistically, the answer is always now. It's always now. When should you buy? Now. And I'll qualify that, because there are some, you're going to get a lot of gurus, you're going to get a lot of people out there that are running around saying, yep, now is the best time to buy it. And actually, in a lot of cases, it's not, all right? But if you understand what you're doing and you're a professional and you've got strategy and you understand the market, actually now is always the best time to buy. And I'll talk you through some of the things. Now, first of all, when most people talk about the property cycle, what they do is they put it on a clock face, all right? And they put it on a clock face and they say, right, the share market's rising, property's dropping, this is doing that, and it works around. And you've got all these points along the thing. And effectively, if you're looking at property's bad through here, good through here, all right? And that's how they generally say it, Now, the problem I don't like about this is that you can be mistaken into thinking that the time between 12 and 3 is the time between 3 and 6, or the same time. It's not. In the property cycle, things move in different things. Now look, there's guys out there that will talk about the 18-year property cycle. I talk about a 7 to 10-year cycle, because that's what I use to invest. It works for me. Now the 18-year property cycle, it works for them, all right? But the point is, I've never really been able to pinpoint exactly how long these phases are. And whilst I would love to be able to do that, actually when you put the data together, I haven't been able to come up with this 18-year exactly property cycle. And what I use is I track trends. And with any of this stuff, you track trends, and that'll become important when I continue. But so for me, the most important thing about this clock face is I actually get rid of it, all right? I don't want to deal with the clock face. The most important thing for me is, and the way I deal with this whole thing, and imagine this is a clock face. The same clock face runs from here to here, but I'm not putting any timelines. I'm not putting any, this is 6 months, this is 12 months, this is 3 years. No, okay? What we do is we track the trends. Now, the point is, what I say is property shoots up, stagnant, shoots up. And you can read my book on the 3+1 Plan. I've got a whole chapter explaining this and the intricacies of this. But to answer the question, okay, and come back to it, I've got 3 points about this, all right? The first one is hype and BS. Now, for any of you guys that don't know what BS, it's bull and the other word, all right? What I'm talking about there is I'm talking about salespeople. And what you're going to find, you speak to any real estate agent, you speak to any property consultant, anyone like that who's selling you property, and they're going to say, yes, now is the best time to buy because you're getting the biggest discount, because the market's on fire. There's always a reason. So you've got to be aware, and you've got to filter through all the BS and the hype, okay? That's your first thing you've got to do, because this doesn't work if you're going to listen to hype and BS, okay? So that's the first thing. The second thing is emotions. Look, I can't harp on this enough. Probably 80 to 90% of all property investment is about emotions. And if you understand this and you deal with those emotions, you push through those barriers and you become educated, You know, I talk about rich educated, poor uneducated. You have to become educated. And by becoming educated, a lot of this emotional stuff is not a problem, okay? It gets pushed to the side. It doesn't mean you get rid of it. You'll never get rid of emotions. They'll always play a part in it, but they're controllable, they're manageable, okay? So that's really, really important. So that's the second point. The third point, and this is really the crux of it. When we say why now, what we're actually saying is you can buy at any stage in this market, okay? At any stage and make money. But the point is you have to adapt your strategy to meet the market where it's at, okay? So for instance, if you're gonna do off plan around here, you're gonna lose, okay? Well, you're not definitely gonna lose, but there's a high risk. It's a much higher risk than doing off plan here, all right? So there's always a strategy that allows you to make money in the market. You know, sometimes just buying and holding is a great strategy through here. But if you want to make money, say through here, then you might buy, renovate, you know, and either sell or hold on to it. So there's all different strategies that you can use through this market. And that's the most important thing. Not whether now is the time to buy, but what is the strategy that you're going to apply to the market as we go through. Now, I just want to elaborate slightly because when we talk about why now, all right, and why I'm sitting here now and talking to you guys is because of this. If you look at the property cycle, we talk about if you're buying, selling or remortgaging, property shoots up, overshoots the mark, corrects a little bit, nothing too dramatic, the slow steady growth falls off the face of the earth, okay, and then recovers, shoots back up. Now, we're down this is where we are now, where that circle is. The point is, if you look at smart money, and when I'm talking about smart money, I'm talking about educated investors, wealthy investors. I'm talking about people who can actually track these trends and understand this, okay, and apply it in their portfolios. They actually jump out as we start going up here. When it gets too overheated, they're either jumping out of the market, selling up, taking their profits, okay, or they're holding through. Now, for me, I'm a buy and holder, yeah? I hold through this whole thing. And for you guys, if you're starting off, that's what I suggest you do. Until you're a major player, I wouldn't bother selling. Why not hold and get the capital benefit here? Much better to hold it, remortgage it, take that money out, buy another one, okay? So this is where smart money jump out or hold. Institution, now we'll come down here. Smart money, what happens? Property prices drop, okay? And they come down, and then in this market, that's the opportunity. So you'll see smart money get out here, all the herd is left to be slaughtered. And there's a reason why we call it the herd, because they follow what the news says, they follow what everyone says. They don't have their own strategies. They can't think for themselves. You know, and if you're part of the herd, then for goodness sake, start reading, get educated, watch these videos 10 times over. You know, it's a whole series that I've got here. You know, just watch them and get educated because you won't be a herd. You'll start to understand what it is to become smart money. And this is what, you know, just get there, become smart money. Now, the smart money jump back in here, and who do they, you know, make the money off? The herd, okay? And, you know, these guys jumping out, you know, at the worst possible time. You know, these guys jump in at the best possible time. Now, there's still lots of, you know, negativity and things going bad and all these sort of things going on, but they're seeing the opportunity, they're applying their strategy, they're not letting emotions rule them, they're not listening to hype and BS, and they're making the money. Now, they may not be making a profit right away in terms of cash, it may be paper, but they hold it. Institutions, pretty much they stay in all the way, but what they'll do is they'll jump back in after the smart money. They're going to be a bit more secure. They're investing with other people's money, okay? Then what happens? Finally, the herd jumps back in. Now, obviously, you know, last out, last in, you know, is a recipe for disaster. And for most people, by far the majority, yeah, we can classify as the herd. You don't want to be the herd. And, you know, if you don't understand this, why now, any stage, and I can apply the strategy to here, 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 or anywhere along this and make money. And that is what smart money is about. That is what, you know, best time to buy is now. When we talk about, when professional investors talk about it, you know, now I'm not talking about salespeople because they're talking about this hype and BS. All right. So guys, you want to become smart money, not the herd. Great. So guys, I'm sure you found that information really valuable. The first step really now is that you need to get a plan. You need to actually, you know, work out exactly how you're going to put this in place. So what I encourage you to do is come in and sit down with us, talk to us, you know, grab a coffee with us. And what we can do is we can actually start mapping out what your plan is. Guys, I'm looking forward to meeting you real soon at either one of our webinars or perhaps a seminar, or if you come to one of our offices around the world. Have a great day, and remember, live with passion.